the target.
I'll go these right here. So I can take a photo too, okay? Yeah. So when she's over here, blood, so I can have a photo. You know what's better if I want to take it? That'll be in the blood. There you go. Beautiful.
Oh, good idea.
Okay. Go, baby. This is your mommy getting married again.
So dearly beloved, we are gathered here once again after 10 glorious, wonderful years to unite both of you once again, John and Cindy, in the bonds of marriage. A marriage is a permanent relationship of one man and one woman, freely and totally committed to each other as companions for life. You know, John, there's a saying, he who has found a wife has found a great thing. And you most definitely, after 10 years, have found a great thing. So John, Cindy, the home is built upon love. Love is patient and kind. Love is not irritable or resentful. Remember, you two, love never rejoice in wrong, but always rejoice in right. So love beareth all things, hope all things, and endureth all things. Love never fails in a marriage. A marriage is a companionship which involves mutual commitment and responsibility. You both have shared alike in the responsibility and joy of life. So when companions share a sorrow, the sorrow is broken in half. But when companions share a joy, the joy is doubled. Now marriage symbolizes the intimate sharing of two lives. Yet this sharing must not diminish, but should enhance the individuality of each partner. So a marriage at last is one that is continually developing while growing in the understanding of one another. So today, you two, let your hearts be truly a refuge and a safe haven for each other. Be generous in expressing your love, and always be open to receive love from one another. Let the sacred union today be the catalyst that transforms both of you to the expression of your highest self. Keeping in mind that your love for each other has been a miracle and also a blessing. Hope you will always continue to grow, to learn, to expand, and to blossom. So how you regard each other and how you behave towards one another will determine the destiny of your union. It is your creation together. It is your sacred responsibility. So therefore, every day, continue to love one another, to care for one another, to share with one another, to be compassionate, supportive, and also inspirational. As well as continue to be a helpmate, John. And you know, that includes helping with the dishes now and then. So lead with your hearts. Take the time to nurture what you have in the hearts of time. You are a precious and a blessed union. It is so lovely today in the season, but mighty in strength, and abundant with 10 glorious more unions, plus 10 times 10. And you know what? We can also go to be today. Cindy, would it be okay if I give him some pointers to continue to be a good husband to you? John, let me share with you 5 things that I believe is very important to a marriage. The first thing, obviously, is communication. Communication is very vital to a marriage. You know, there's probably going to be some times when she's probably going to want to go out with the girls alone, without you not tagging along, without you not twittering your friends or her friends wondering where she's at, or maybe even going on Facebook. There's going to be times that both of you are going to need to talk to one another. Remember to have a two-way communication and share with one another throughout your marriage. The second thing, John, is trust. Continue to trust one another's hearts. Begin to trust your ideas. So both of you will come forward with many great ideas throughout your marriage. The third thing is love. Love never fails in a marriage. You know, after 10 years, there's probably some trials and tribulations that you probably went through. There are probably obstacles, walls that you faced together. You probably had to make tough decisions in life. Decisions of maybe where to live, what house to get, or maybe something as simple as choosing the color for love. But you know, John, I bet you one of the toughest decisions you had to make in the 10 years is probably maybe whether to keep the commute seat up or down after using it. Those are the tough decisions you have to make. But you know what? I was just looking at your beautiful daughter. Can you imagine maybe one day, John, her at the age of 9 years old. Can you imagine her maybe one day coming home and jumping into your arms and saying, Dad, guess what? Can I please get the keys to the car because I want to start learning how to drive at a very young, early age? But you know, Mom, can you imagine her maybe one day being 16?
Maybe start crying.
Can you imagine maybe that one day, her coming home and jumping into your arms and saying, Mom, guess what? I had this 6-year-old Marine at Camp Pendleton. And I am madly in love with her. You know, folks, those are the trials and tribulations, walls and obstacles that both of you will have to go through and maybe have faced with. But I bet you love never fails in a marriage. The fourth thing, John, is sacrifice. To sacrifice for your family members and to sacrifice for one another is a great pleasure. And the fifth thing, which I personally believe is the most important thing in a marriage. Remember, if you've forgotten everything else what I've said, remember this fifth thing. It is the most powerful and the most important thing, which is humility. Which means every time you have an argument with her, remember, she will always be there. So remember to keep these 5 things. All right, John? So at this time, will you once again take this beautiful young lady to be your wife?
I would.
You also promise today to continue to love her, to honor her, to serve her in sickness and in health, in adversity and prosperity, and be true and loyal to her, so long as you both shall live. So I want you to look deep in her eyes, and I want you to repeat these words after me, please. I, John, take thee, Cindy, to be my wife, to have and to hold, from this day forth, until death do us part, to love you with all my heart, and all that's within me. You are my best friend, so my heart I dedicate to you once again. Cindy, well, it's not that time. We're kind of going away from the script here. No, I lost my train of thought. No.
That's her.
So Cindy, will you take this handsome stud
Of course.
to once again be your husband?
Yes.
We also promise today to continue to love him, to honor him, to serve him in sickness and in health, in adversity and prosperity, and be true and loyal to him, so long as you both shall live. So will you repeat these words after me, please? I, Cindy, take thee, John, to once again be my husband, to have and to hold, from this day forth, until death do us part, forsaking all others, and giving you my heart. This pledge I commit to you today. Guys, may I have your rings once again?
My actual wedding ring.
So Cindy, John, the rings are a circle, and as such is a symbol of the sun, the earth, and the universe, of wholeness, of perfection, and of peace. These unbroken circle represents the wholeness and the completeness of your love for each other, into which both of you will once again enter as husband and wife, as companions, and also as best friends. So it is with great hope that your love for each other will be as eternal as this beautiful sea that surround our beautiful islands. So those who love the sea can feel the heartbeat as the sun rises and the sun sets and the tide ebbs and the stars fill the heavens for the beauty, peace that is Hawaii. John, take this ring, place this on Cindy's left ring finger, and repeat these words after me, please. With this ring, as a token of my love, I thee wed. I pledge my life, my love to you, from this day forth. Cindy, take this ring, place this on John's left ring finger, and repeat these words after me, please. With this ring, as a token of my love, I thee wed. I pledge my life, my love to you, from this day forth. You know, John, Cindy, in the culture and the tradition of Hawaii, the exchanging of the flower lei is a deep symbol of love, respect, and affection. So to place a lei on a loved one is to bestow them with the Most High's esteem. As we look at these beautiful crafted lei, it represents a Polynesian tradition of two lives that have intertwined and bound together the most profound meaning of aloha. So the lays that you will give to one another and the lays that you will receive from one another will be a reflection and a moment in time here in Hawaii as you begin to share your lives together once again as husband and a wife. But many years ago, after you both have said your wedding vows, you both created a beautiful, wonderful thing. And the beautiful, wonderful thing that both of you have created is your beautiful daughter. So at this time, John, Cindy, I want you to give your lace to your niece and also to your beautiful daughter. Girls, you want to come up here?
Go ahead, put them on. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, girl.
Face one another again. Back to your spot there, John. So as you place the sleigh on your beautiful bride, if there's any words from your heart that you want to share to her, you may do so at this time. It could be something as plain and simple, or you can sing to her. Surprise her with some words.
Cynthia Jean Torres. 10 years ago, you changed my life forever. Obviously good. Give me a beautiful daughter, a beautiful life together. I hope it continues forever. I love you.
Then you'll do the same thing too.
What can I say to you?
Besides surprise.
I know, right? Well, baby, it's been 10 wonderful years. Together, and all you.
Guys, it's still not that time yet.
Practice.
But you know, guys, 18 years ago, I said my wedding vows to my beautiful bride also. But when I got married, I wrote a poem to my wife. And if it's okay with you, may I recite the same poem that I wrote to her. And the poem starts off like this. Aloha, a'o, no keala, no keapo, au maoloa. Mali ana kau I pili aloha. Aloha akuno, aloha ma'ino. E I au, e I oi. Kahune mai me ke aloha. O iho ke aloha. E ki'i ma'i e ku aloha. Which means I love you from this day, from this night, forevermore. We too will always cling to love in marriage. For I give you my love, and you give me your love. And with the love is a kiss for eternity. For love will always be here, and now, and forever. And let us remember to always fall in love all over again, and again, and again, and again, and again. I had to keep saying that, and again. E ki'i ma'i e ku aloha, which means come to me, my beautiful love.
Great.
Thank you. John, San, we've heard the vows and the promises that you have made to one another. So now may your love and your understanding grow with all the years that are waiting ahead of you. Guys, may you always seek each other's happiness, and may you always recognize the other needs first. May yours today be a shared adventure, rich with many moments, as well as many excitements. Now remember, problems will happen that will test both of you, as well as many successes that will lift you up. But may you always find in each other companionship, as well as love. Challenges, as well as agreements. Together you'll laugh together, cry together, and God forbid even be angry at one another. Yeah, that never happens.
All right.
But together you'll begin to grow with one another and share with one another. Remember, marriage is a very wonderful thing, because with it, you gain a partner for life. Someone who will always be there for you and with you, even when you are very grumpy and very sick. But there is something true, but there is something that you can rely on. And the most delicate thing is your heart. So remember to always bring it to joy, and never, ever, ever lose your sense of humor towards one another. So above all, may the two of you find and ever richer meaning in a lifelong adventure as you begin to share your lives together once again as husband and wife. So John, I'm not sure what happened the first time you got married, but you can stop shaking. Because by the power vested in me in Hawaii, I can pronounce both of you once again as husband and a wife. John, you may now legally kiss your new bride.
Oh, the kiss. I was told John has no problem. Hold the kiss, he's blowing. Okay. Pastor Joe.
I didn't want to go too loud and wake up the seal there.
Oh, I know, right?
I was holding back on the blowing.
Jessica, you like to kiss?
Okay, you
How
too.
about kiss everybody? Go ahead, give your daughter a kiss.
Okay, folks, I want you guys to do me a favor now. Both of you take a walk.
Okay.
Just for a few minutes, just kind of just reflect what you guys said to one another and said, wow, we did it again. And then come back and we'll take more pictures and all that, okay? But I just want both of you just to be alone for now,
Okay.
okay?
And I keep your daughters with us.
All right.
Okay, and we cried again. Just walk towards the palm tree over there because it's beautiful.
And then throw some kisses at one another now so we can take pictures.
Oh God, my hand's hurting. No, can I hold
I don't
it?
see
Yeah, hold it, hold
kisses.
it.
So that's how mom and dad got married, you know? Mm.
Don't be
Okay,
shy with the kisses, you guys.
now hold this. Can you hold this part? Hold this right here. You fight in front of the camera like this. Yeah, come here. Hold it right there. And then hold this.
Oh, you need the keepsake, huh?
Oh, I didn't bring any pen. Did you bring a pen?
Right here. Oh, no.
Oh, my arm.
Are you going to throw her in the water? Oh, my gosh, she's so light, huh? Don't be shy on the kisses, you guys.
I had to wet my face there.
It's
the
hot.
water,
It is
yeah.
hot today.
And you know what? The water's still warm.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
jump in
grabbed
the
some
water.
and I threw it on
Oh,
my
that's
face
a
and the
good
water's warm.
picture. Yeah, that's a good
Jump in the
picture.
water after you're done.
Okay. You want me to hold the camera? Yeah. And two things: well, the video photographer, and then the flower girl. And that is almost the end of the story of the wedding. That would be good forever.
You got another 10 in you?
Jessica, come here, baby.
Careful with the rocks. What do you think?
Good story.
Good story? Now you get to see what it was like when mom and daddy got married.
Very nice.
Oh,
And that
beautiful place.
is the ocean.
Go ahead and walk together with your
they
daughter,
got
daughter
married on.
following you. Just towards
Here,
that
Jessica.
water there so I
Okay.
can shoot some of the water.
Hi, baby. Come on, mommy.
They're following or hand in hand?
Ooh, baby, it's okay. Turn off the light.
Let
Turn it
her
on.
hold the bouquet.
Just hold it for
Yeah.
Won't go.
You can hold the
Okay.
bouquet too, Jessica, whichever one. Just walk together.